got a situation.
What's that?
I see a problem already that's rising, and we need to figure it out. Look on the bottom of the floor there. Was that from me putting the fluid in, or is that leaking somewhere?
That's leaking from somewhere, Pete. That's not in line.
Right. So now, before we put the radiator in, we have got to find a leak in our power steering to see what the hell is going on. It looks like it might be leaking out of this fitting right here.
Right there.
Is it that fitting right there?
Right there.
Okay, so it's that bottom fitting right there?
This one right here.
Now, is it leaking on the top or the bottom?
It's leaking up the thread right here.
At the top there? Well, we can tighten that baby up, hopefully.
Yeah, it might be leaking at the bottom too.
It shouldn't be leaking at the bottom, dude.
It's a thread.
I know, but it's got a special fitting inside it, John. There's a special fitting inside it that seats down in there with an O-ring. And now you see why it takes so long to do this situation. Because there's problems that always fucking come up about some little thing. Now, John just put fluid in that yesterday, and then overnight it's decided to start leaking. It's 11/16. Motherfucker, I think it's fucking a metric. So look at that drawer and get me a 19mm, the bottom drawer. Hand me my flashlight, John. I think it's leaking on the bottom here, not the top. Actually, it's leaking out the top and drizzling down to the bottom. The problem you have with this aftermarket shit is that's basically what it is, John. I don't want to take this off because all that fluid we put in there is going to leak out, John. I don't like the chrome stuff, John. I don't like the chrome. Chrome does not get you home, dude. You know, it's an aluminum fitting, bud. It's a cast aluminum fitting. And then what happens when you can't get the wrench in there the proper way, huh? Then it strips it out. You see what I'm saying? Now, before we go any further, I want to let you know that the owner has done a lot of this work himself. So, let me show you some of the handy dandy work the owner did. Now, this is a rack and pinion, your typical fucking rack and pinion situation, and look what we got here, okay? It's a boot, but it's not sealed up, it's nothing, it's just like sitting here like this. And yeah, that's another situation that we gotta fix. On both ends. Looks like we need to tighten the top one up just a hair more. No, actually it looks like it's not leaking now. Well, if by worst chance, we can always get right here. Because this car ain't gonna be going on the ground anytime soon, John. You can already figure that out, right? We got a special end on it. It's like a little nipple with an O-ring. Alright, let's just keep going forward, bud. Looks like we better put a radiator cap on our list. Okay, let's see if this bitch going here. There it is. Notice. Look how close that is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They sold this kit. This car is sold to, let me explain something. This car is sold to the individual that can build this at home. This is is a project you can do in your garage. Are you fucking joking me?
That's my technique.
Okay, so, well, what are you thinking, dude?
I'm thinking I'm glad this is done. The radiator's in.
Did you believe it was that big of a job? You said something about, you said that you have a Morgan, right?
Right.
And what did you say about your Morgan? You said that was a pain in the ass, but...
It was a pain. To pull the engine and transmission and return it is 40 hours flat rate. And you have to pull the whole front end of the car off. And I thought that was a miserable job. But at least you can buy the parts that fit it.
Yeah.
Here you have to figure out what parts you can make work.
That's right, dude.
And
that's right. That's kit car world.
Right. And putting the radiator wasn't the big issue. The biggest issue.
Radiator bolts right in.
Right. Now we have to get hoses to fit.
Now you gotta buy hoses. Kind of like this right here. We had to buy 5 hoses to get 2 out of it. So I got to return these ones.
And we still had not the perfect fit, but we made it work.
That's right. That's right. So we got 1 flex hose on the top, and then on the bottom hose, can you grab my light there, John? Where's my light at, dude? Let's show them what we did on the bottom here, because it's raining like hell outside. You can hear it pounding down. And then, when John just happened to get lucky and find this hose that happened to be a nice tight squirrel fit in there. And yeah, so that's a fitted hose that went to some other car. Did it even tell us what kind of car that went to?
No, he said it was $60.
That's a $60 hose there. Right. And then we had to cut about 8 inches off it to make it fit. I'm trying to get in there to look at the hose. Let me get up underneath here. So we had to get this fitted hose right here, and then we had to cut it to match, and we took some wire over to the auto parts store that was bent in a half-ass situation that says, hey, this might work, but you can see how tight the hose is up against the belt. We got about 1 inch there, and then, of course, it's a tight fucking fit, John. Okay, what else are we looking at here, dude? Oh, I forgot. We have the overflow bottle. We had to hook that up, dude.
Right.
Yeah, and that goes all the way there and around the fender.
So it comes down here, comes around the radiator, goes underneath the front suspension.
And all the way over.
Back over here to the...
All the way over. Yeah. It's a bitch, dude.
Just like it was designed in Dearborn.
Yeah. There you go. Dearborn, Michigan style, right there. Ford factory application, bud. All right, so the radiator's in. Now all we got to do is get the air conditioning unit in. I guess today's it's closing time, bud. The neighborhood's closing down, dude.
Long day.
Time to close. How long did that take you? That was a half a day or more work right there. Just to put a radiator in, dude.
But the second one will go in much easier.
Yeah, the second one goes in easier. I've done 375 of them, dude, and let me tell you something.
It doesn't get any...
That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
You should have been here on the first one. You ain't seen holler and scream until you see my friend Pete.
Well, the advantage of being here on the first one is I could have learned a lot of new words.
Yeah, there you go, dude. All right, so we're going to be starting this thing probably, what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. You going to be here?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to be here when we crank this baby over and hear it run?
Should be.
You don't want to see it run, John?
Well, do I have to be here for the first day it runs or when it runs?
Yeah, you don't want to be here for the initial startup? Come on, dude.
Well, I don't know.
It's going to be an exciting venture. This car's been sitting here 3 years, John.
This will be the first time.
3 years. No, actually, I'm going to be honest with you. This guy bought this car. Let me tell you what happened here. He bought this car in 2004.
Right.
He bought the motor at the exact same time. So this motor that you're looking at, this brand new fucking engine,
it still has 11 years on it.
it's 11 fucking years old. It never been started, dude. Now, I'm gonna ask you again, are you gonna be here?
I couldn't miss it, Pete.
Okay, there you go. Look, the green light's flashing at aisle 7. We gotta go, dude. Blue light special.
This is Southwest
Blue light special, dude. You gotta be here when it starts. I mean, what the hell?
It looks good.
I'm telling everybody the day this thing rolls out here, I'm gonna have a barbecue party at SWRC, bud. Yeah, but you know what? That chrome doesn't get you home. Let me show you a waste of money. Look at here. When you got the side panels, the hood, and the grill on, do you see any of the chrome on the front of the engine?
It could all be flat black.
It could be flat black. He could have bought metal instead of that aluminum shit. Done the same job.
Right.
But it's beautiful. It's a $30,000 fucking engine and transmission, dude.
And it's a tight fit.
And it's a tight fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everything we've done to this thing has been a tight fit, dude.
It appears to be.
Yeah. We gotta go, John. Okay. We gotta go. It's raining, bud.
Very good.
All right. So we'll get this baby started, and down the road we go, hopefully. Is my friend Pete gonna paint it? We don't know. We don't know. We're still at the stage of getting it running. I told you the deal that this factory went out of business, right?
Right.
Did I tell you about that? So the factory goes out of business, and the owner kind of tinker-toyed around for 7 or 8 years, and he forgot to buy a top for the car because the company went out of business, and now he wants my friend Pete to make a custom top for it, dude. Because it definitely ain't going to be driving in this weather. Am I right?
That's right.
All right, let's get the hell out of here, dude.
You know, with an old-time car like this, I wonder if we could put a Carson-style top on it.
Carson style now, is that the removable hardtop?
That's a removable hardtop.
Well, that's what I'm going to make.
That's padded.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to make for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a custom fiberglass hardtop for the car for him.
So you have to make a mold.
No, we'll make a skeleton and then wrap our fiber on it. It's a tricky job, but you know what? My friend Pete's going to show you a trick.
Well, the nice thing about that, Pete, is since it's a convertible anyway, you really can kind of drape the fiberglass over the bows. So
there you go. So it's going to look like a convertible, but it's not going to be a convertible.
Right.
All right, we got a little bit done today. We got some stuff done, but you know, it's still been here for 3 years. You know this car's been here 3 years, right? John?
Yes, I do.
Okay, 3 years. It's getting closer, the day's coming, and one day soon it'll be driving out of my shop, hopefully soon. We'll see you when we get it running. You'll be here with us as we start it up. Do you think it's gonna run? I don't think it's gonna start up, dude.
What?
Well, look what we got here, John. We got this big blower contraption here.
Right.
Okay, we got all this fucking shit going on. Now, if my friend Pete did his P's and Q's and, you know, wired it up properly, which I think it's all wired properly. I've never ever had problems. I'm an ace wiring guy when it comes to cars, so hopefully
it only takes one mistake.
It takes one mistake, but this is a lot of bullshit going on here, dude. I mean, look what we got here. I mean, look, bud, we even got the boost retard MSD button, okay? So maybe it'll start, maybe it won't, John.
It'll start eventually.
It turns over, we know that. Yeah.
It'll start eventually.
All right, so yeah, we gotta go, dude.
Maybe the chrome will look better.
Look what I forgot. I can't fucking believe it. I can't start it, John. I need a radiator cap.
You can start it, Pete. You just can't run it for very long.
I think we ought to go ahead and start it without the water just to see if it starts first.
It's up to you. I would start it with water, but it's up to you.
Yeah, because I got to put the AC unit in. We got to go, John. Take it easy, bud. All right.
See you, Pete.
Chrome does not get you home.
Too bad.
What a fucking bitch. Motherfucker, man. Fuck! Let me explain something to you, okay? You get a fucking job like this in, you get a fucking job in, and you fucking take over where somebody else left off. It's a fucking joke. Alright? This ain't even a clown act here. Let me tell you what the fucking deal is. I've been busting my ass trying to get this cocksucker running. Every time I turn around, there's something wrong with it. Now, we got the fucking radiator in the fucking car. Everything's fucking hooked up. Everything's been checked out. We put water in it. And the fucking timing cover's leaking fucking water. Not just on one fucking side, not on one fucking side, but on both fucking sides. That means I gotta drain the fucking water out of the radiator, which already has antifreeze in it, because this is a brand new turnkey fucking engine here. $30,000 pile of fucking shit. The fucking aftermarket aluminum fucking cover here, if you look real close, has a paper gasket on it that nobody put any sealant on when they put the timing cover on. Motherfucking bitch. That's not just the timing cover, that's also the fucking water pump. All this other fucking shit's gotta come off, and everything on this fucking thing's gotta come off for me to fix the fucking water leak. It's a fucking kit car that says, fuck you and your ass, bitch. I've spent $90,000 on this cocksucker, and it's still a piece of shit. Just to put that fucking radiator in right there was an all-day fucking job. The fucking radiator, 2 fucking radiator hoses. Alright, I had to buy 5 fucking radiator hoses to find the 2 combination radiator hoses that would work on this piece of shit. And now that the motherfucker's got a gallon of fucking antifreeze and water in it, I gotta drain the shit out, take the radiator out, take all the shit on the front of the fucking engine apart, fucking pull the water pump off, the timing chain cover, and fucking fix it the right fucking way! And just to think, I was gonna get this thing running today. It was gonna start. My fucking ass, bitch! And then you get the situation that says, where's my car? Why aren't you working on my car? I don't understand why it's taking so long. What the fuck, man? I'm working on your fucking shit. Look at the situations we're running into. Let me get my fucking phone. Hello? Yeah. No, we don't need, no, I wanted to use your pressure tester, but no, forget it, dude. The fucking timing cover's leaking on this piece of shit fucking turnkey $30,000 engine. I gotta take all the fucking front of the engine apart so I can put a brand new fucking gasket on it. Just send it back down here, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, that's right. Bitch that cocksucker out. Why the fuck not? Bitch! Now you see the fucking nightmare we got. Just to go ahead and replace a fucking gasket that somebody put on there dry and didn't decide to use fucking... Yeah, there you go. Bitch, drip again. Come on. One more time. Keep on going. Keep on dripping it down. Don't fucking stop now, you motherfucker. I gotta take all that fucking shit off because it's the very last fucking gasket behind here, right here. This fucking gasket right there has got to come off and be replaced. Motherfucker! So instead of sitting here whining and crying and bitching and complaining like my friend Pete does because this is bullshit, I'm gonna get the fucking radiator out and we'll be back when I get that done. Late this afternoon, motherfucker!
It's a cocksucker. It's a son of a bitch motherfucking cocksucker's what it is, cause it's a son of a bitch. It's like a fucking bastard.